Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Barella. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Zielinski is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Look, Peter, there aren't that many players who can contribute equally in both attack and defence, but this fella's one of them.
Shot, surely! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Como penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Guendouzi threads one in. Dumfries has the space to scheme. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Thuram. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass.
Inter definitely like they're pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Guendouzi. Zielinski. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Oh, such a clever touch. Delivered, gets the shot away! Barella tries to clear. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Darmian. It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfect.
Could be danger here. Just eases him off the ball. Hernandez is flagged offside. Darmian. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Pressing high and with purpose. And Darmian. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. And it's Sucic. Dimarco. Dumfries. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. Barella duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Zielinski. Now it's Dumfries. Bastoni. And here's Baggio. He's being urged to shoot. Thuram! Of course! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly...
And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito.
So it's back to business. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved wants to run onto this.
Como clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, great leap! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Barella. Now it's Thuram.
That's going in strongly.
Guendouzi. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Tries a shot! And he scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Como have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, he's given it away. Chance! Nearly, but not quite. Now it's Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Dumfries. Roberto Baggio. It's out for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Totti makes a dash for it. And it's Nedved. Como perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Barella. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Guendouzi. Barella. Spread it left. Nedved. It's a good run down the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a sweeping cross. Barella pinches it off him. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nedved tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. It's gone out for a throw-in. Como are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. They get a throw in. And it's Nedved. Nice bit of trickery. Aimed at the far side. And that's the keeper's ball.
Como nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bastoni. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nedved. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Drills one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. All the way back. Hernandez. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Serginho shoots! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? And that is that. Como can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.